Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a little bit of a classic get ready with me. I am getting ready to go to a party and I thought, you know what? Let's do this together. And I sort of pulled out pretty much all my favorites from the holiday releases. And I thought we would go ahead and create this kind of holiday look as well as do a special fragrance of the day. I can't wait to share this with you. If you are interested in seeing how I got this look as well as learning about my special fragrance of the day, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys are gonna help me get ready for the party. And I'm gonna be using some of my favorite products from this season. And we are gonna start with complexion, and I am going to use my favorite Chantecaille Future Skin. This one is in Alabaster. I'm gonna be mixing it with a very hydrating moisturizer. I'm gonna be using a little bit of the Dr. Barbara Sturm Rich Cream. So hoping to achieve kind of that dewy goodness. I'm taking just about a little pea size of the Dr. Barbara Sturm Rich Cream. My face has been feeling extra dry. Okay. I have just prepped my skin with my SPF, so you may see a little bit of a glow. Then we are gonna make a little bit more hydrating base, and I mixed the Future Skin in Alabaster with a little bit of the Rich Cream. And this is going to give me a nice little hydrating base. And you guys, it is really nasty out today. The wind is going crazy. It shattered my patio table last night, so that's how crazy it is here. Okay, I'm gonna put some of that in, and then I am going to use my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Complexion brush, and I'm just going to start stippling this, dabbing it into the skin, hoping to achieve a nice glowy base. Then I am going to use the Chantecaille Le Camouflage STYLO. I'm going to brighten up underneath the eyes and just kind of let all of this kind of foundation kind of sink into the skin. Okay, we are gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this guy in that dark area. And then I've got a little bit of a spot over here and here. I'm just gonna kind of spot correct just a teeny bit. And then we'll get to the fun eyes. Going to warm up the skin with my favorite bronzer here. For eyes, I opted to go with my favorite Chanel Holiday Quad. Now I'm going to be focusing on these two colors over here as a base, and then I thought we would play with the new Vastness from Chanel's spring collection, because I think it's going to make a beautiful kind of pretty purpley eye. I think the key with holiday makeup is that you want to feel comfortable in your skin, and this one I just always love the way it turns out. So again, I'm going to primarily focus on these kind of pretty kind of rose shades here, and we're going to go in with my favorite color ever. They need to make a single of this shade. Then I'm going to go in with the Sonia G, the Crease Pro, And I'm gonna go into this gorgeous shade over here. We're gonna run a little bit of this underneath my lash line. Then we are going to pull out this shade. This is in Vastness. And this is going to give you kind of this beautiful metallic. So I think that'll look pretty with this kind of look right here. So we're gonna go ahead, we're just gonna place this right on the lid. And I'm gonna pat that in with my finger. Okay, you guys, we're gonna let that kind of dry down, but this is basically that wash of Vastness. That's basically this wash of Vastness on top. And just kind of a pretty smoky kind of dusty kind of purple. Real dusty kind of rose purple brown, really kind of pretty. Now we're gonna play up with some eyeliner and then even lighten up the lid with a little bit of a highlighter. So this is not the total done look, but it's starting to kind of layer with some kind of nice metallic, fun, festive eyes. And I'm gonna use my two favorite eyeliners today, one in BRUN AGAPE and the other in Purple CHOC. I think this is going to kind of play well with this overall look. So the Purple CHOC usually lightens up in my lash line, and then BRUN AGAPE also kind of has this kind of chestnutty, a little bit of almost like a metallic in it, and I just love it. So we're gonna use that today. It's kind of a neutral eye. Okay, we've kind of smoked it out with those two eyeliners, and I am gonna go put on loads of mascara, clean up my brows, and then we'll do a little bit of highlighting and a fun. Okay guys, we've got mascara on, cleaned up the brows a bit, and now we are gonna set the makeup with this Chantecaille. This is the ECLAT dough, and this is an illuminating powder. So what I wanna do is just kind of blur and buff this into my skin, set everything down. We want to have that nice kind of healthy glowy skin. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of highlighter. I'm going to be using the Chanel in Metal Peach. This is one of my favorites. It's just a really kind of subtle, fleshy kind of highlighter. So it's not too over the top, but of course during the holidays, we want a little bit of oomph. So I'm just gonna kind of put that on. Now I want to lighten up just a little bit underneath this brow bone with that Metal Peach. I think those colors are going to look gorgeous together. And then I'm going to take just a teeny bit of this, just a little teeny bit, and I'm going to just pop a little right in the center just to kind of open up by that pupil. I'm also going to take a teeny bit of this. I'm going to put it in the inner corner. Okay, for lips, we are going to use the Gucci. I think today is kind of one of these bougie days. We're going to use a little bit of Gucci, and we are going to use this in the color, the Fallen Sparrow. I feel like it's going to go with this berry shirt. And I might even use a little bit on my cheeks, giving myself a little bit more pop of color there. So I'm just going to start by dabbing this on, and we can build up. Okay, we've got that bright lip on, but I am going to soften it just a little bit and put a little bit of sparkle with one of my favorite Chanel Cocoa Rouge lip glosses, and this one is in 119 Bourgeois. Okay, you guys, we've got kind of a little bit softer lip. That one great thing about this Gucci lipstick is that it will leave you with a little stain. So I tend to just bring my lip gloss with me when I'm going to a party. But by all means, you can bring your Gucci lipstick to touch up. Okay, now we have to finish off the day with our fragrance of the day. And luckily, I convinced my family members to let me open up something a little bit early for the sake of YouTube. So we have this beautiful box from House of Sillage, and I think we need a little special perfume for today. So let's check out the beauty. Ah. Look at this. This is the House of Sillage perfume in Benevolence. And check out the gorgeousness in here. This fragrance has the top notes of almond oil, bergamot, that's going to give it a little bit of lightness, orange blossom, jasmine, and then the base notes are going to be sweet vanilla and sugar. The great thing about all of the House of Sillage fragrances is they're very sophisticated. They last a long time. And so this isn't going to give you that cloying kind of sweetness. This one is just such a pretty fragrance. I fell in love with it when I was in New York. Oh my gosh. You guys, this one is just a really kind of bright. It is sweet, but it is not sickeningly sweet. It does have a little bit of a marshmallow vibe to it, but not in a bad way. I think that bergamot and orange blossom just give it a little bit of a lightness, a little bit of a crispness, and I find that this is going to be easy to wear, not a kind of offensive in a party situation where I want to smell good, but I don't want to be in a situation where people are like, oh my gosh, your perfume is so strong. To me, this is going to just kind of be light and bright, very comforting. Okay, let's put some on. This is just going to make me feel quite special for this holiday season. And I did want to let you guys know that House of Sillage is having a 15% off on all full fragrances. That is through the 22nd. Now, they have offered my subscribers, if you are going to be purchasing from House of Sillage, the code will already be in there to get the 15% off, which is a big savings because these beautiful perfumes are $360, and then of course they've got those limited edition bottles that are just outstanding. So if you're gonna go big, now is the time to do that and use that 15% off. But if you use the code Abby, you can get either the Whispers in the Garden Discovery set, and you guys, this is going to give you a whole other little fun kit to explore their perfume, or they offered to do the signature collection as well. I had some of you asking, like, you wished that you could try the signature instead of the Whispers in the Garden. They have graciously told me that if you use the code Abby, and then you can request either the signature discovery kit or the Whispers in the Garden, and it will be automatically included in your purchase. So just all you have to do again, you guys, House of Sillage, pick out your gorgeous fragrances. Next on my list, I know now I've got Benevolence. I just think this is such a pretty, light, beautiful, wearable scent. I love Passion de l'Amour. You guys, that one is amazing and just gorgeous. My next one I would probably say is Love is in the Air. So you guys, I think Benevolence is a gorgeous pick out of these fragrances. Other ones are the Passion de l'Amour. I love that one. It is just sophisticated, gorgeous, unisex as well. And then I also really fell in love with both Holiday and Love is in the Air. Now I was laughing because I really had thought Benevolence was the be all end all, and I had layered the top of it. It had Holiday and then the Benevolence, the two cards that were sprayed on were on top of each other, and I have to say that's a beautiful combination. Love is in the Air is going to include that plum note. It's really a unique and gorgeous scent. So if you are looking for last minute holiday gifts, hop on over to House of Sillage. Now all the full fragrances are 15% off. You guys, they're all beautiful. And again, use Abby, the code, and you will get your choice of either a signature Discoveries kit or the Whispers in the Garden, which you guys is so gorgeous. Okay guys, this is the final look. I'm all ready to go. Thank you for getting ready with me, and I'm wishing you a very happy holiday season. I'll be back with another video soon.